In this video, we are going to see how to collect leads from Cognitive Forms and add to Pipedrive CRM. So let's say you're using Cognitive Form as a form builder application, and whenever there's a new form submission, so the data that you have received of this new lead, new person, this person should be created as a new contact in your Pipedrive CRM. So this process can be possible by integrating these two applications, and the same can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here you can automate this entire process using this software, where your trigger application would be Cognitive Forms and your action application would be Pipedrive. Now, how can you do this yourself? To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, first we have to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, it will take us to the landing page of this software. Here on the right hand side, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, simply click on sign in, and if you are a new user, then you will have to click on the tab sign up. Here at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user. And we have reached the All Applications page, where we are going to click on Pabbly Connect Access Now, as we are doing this integration using this software. Now we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab Create Workflow. Let's click on this. And now a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Here my objective is to collect leads from Cognitive Forms and add to Pipedrive CRM. So I'm going to name it as Cognitive Forms Pipedrive Integration. I'm going to click on Create. So once done, here we can see that there are two very important events on this page. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, and action is do this. Basically, action is the response of your trigger application. Now here I'm going to choose my application as Cognitive Forms. Let's click on this. Once done, here the trigger event. Trigger event is the event that makes our workflow start. So for this, I'm going to click on new entry, and we have received a webhook URL here, which is going to act as a bridge in connecting the two applications, Cognitive Forms and Pabbly Connect. How do we have to do it? First, we have to copy this URL. Then we have to log into our Cognitive Forms account. So I'm going to now take you to my Cognitive Forms account. So this is my Cognitive Forms account, where I already have created a form. This is new deal. Let's click on this. So how do you have to create this form? So you can just go to new deal and just click on create a new deal, you create a new form. Here we have given different fields like title, date of creation, stage, organization, person ID, then probability, value and label. You can create your form as per your requirement. Now once done, here we have submission settings. Let's click on this. The moment we do that, here we can say post JSON data to a website. So this is usually turned off. So if it is turned off, then you have to first turn it on as soon as you do that. So you have to paste the URL that you have just received through Pabbly Connect on this submit entry endpoint tab. Once done, let's click on save. So here you can see that it has been saved. Going back to Pabbly Connect. So here it is asking us for a webhook response, which means that we have to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here. For this, again, let's go back, and once we are here, we are going to go to publish, and once we are here, let's copy this URL that we have received and open it in a new tab. Once done, here we are going to fill up the form. So let's say the title here is new user deal 1. Okay, so the name of my title is new user deal 1. What is the date of creation? Let's say the date of creation is 8th of September. The stage is in process, and then the organization. So let's say the organization here is demo. Then we have the person ID. So it is, let's say, ABC123. Then the probability, let's say it is extremely likely to happen. Value here is 20,000 rupees, and the label here is, let's say, green, because it is very likely to happen. Let's click on submit. So as soon as we have done that, it is saying that thank you for filling out the form. Your response has been recorded. So let's go and check the response recorded. So here we have the response. So the form name is new deal. Then the title is new user deal 1. This is the date of creation. Stage is in process. Organization is demo. A person ID here is ABC123. Probability is this. So we have received this entire information. Now what do we want? We want that every time there is a new lead through Cognitive Forms, this should be added to my Pipedrive CRM. So I'm going to now choose the next application as Pipedrive. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to create a new deal. Let's click on connect. Here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Pipedrive account. For this, let's click on add new connection. And now to set up this connection, it is asking for the API token. So this is my Pipedrive account. So if I go here we have company settings. Let's click on company settings. Then we have personal preferences. Then we have API, and I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it here. Let's click on save. Now here you can see that the setup has been made, the connection is set. Now we have to map this information. Mapping basically means that we already have received this information in our previous steps. We are just going to retrieve. So the title here would be new user deal 1. Then we have the date of creation. The date of creation here is this. Then we have the status. So the status is open. Stage here is qualified. Owner here is the same, Ashu Khanna. Then we have the organization. So the organization, let's say it is demo only. Then the person ID. For this, we are going to map the information, and the person ID here is this ABC123. Probability. So probability here is extremely likely. Value here would be 20,000. Then the currency. So the currency here is Indian rupee. You can change the currency as per your preference. Then the label here is, if I take you down, so this is the label which is green. Let's click on save and send test request. So once done, here you can see that we have received the information. The process is a success. Now we have to check this in our Pipedrive account. So let's go there, and here you can see deals. Let's click on this. And if I take you down, here you can see that we have created a new deal, new user deal 1. This is the amount, organization, contact person, and the owner. You can also add expected close date. I hope this is very much clear to you. Now, the thing is that this integration process is absolutely successful, but we also need to check this in real time. For this, let's go back to our Cognitive Form. Let's again go back to publish. And this time I'm going to again copy this and fill out a new form. So going to a new tab, let's paste this URL, and here we have the form. Let's say the title here is Great 123. This is the name of my deal. Date of creation, let's say, is 11th of September. The stage is, let's say it is in process, or let's say it is initiated. Organization here is demo. Then the person ID here is G123. Then the probability is, let's say it is it's just unlikely. Value will be, let's say it is 10 lakhs. Label here is yellow, and I'm going to click on submit. So as soon as we have done that, what should happen? This deal should be created. Going back to Pipedrive, here you can see that the deal has been created, which basically means that this entire process is absolutely successful. Now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect and exactly understand what have we done. So this is an extremely easy two-step integration process where our trigger application was Cognitive Forms and the event was new entry. Action application was Pipedrive and the event was create deal. I hope that we do not have any doubts, but if in case you are still confused or have doubts anywhere, you can refer to the same workflow that we have worked on. It is there in the video description, and also you can clone this workflow and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any doubt or suggestion, you can always write to us. I hope this was helpful. To watch more such videos, you can always subscribe to our channel, which is there on YouTube. If you have any queries, you can write to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you want to know our pricing plans, then you can visit us at this particular site. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you have liked this video.